guys, hey, welcome to the Truck Master channel, and today we're going to be working on our diesel trucks here. That's what we're up to. And anyways, today I'll be installing a crankshaft position sensor on a Dodge Cummins 1999. Okay, so first what you're going to want to go ahead and do is locate the starter. So you have the valve cover right here. Come on down, master cylinder, and then there's the starter right where the light is right there. And then you're gonna want to go ahead and remove the starter bolts. Disconnect your terminals on your battery, because you'll be removing that starter, and the last thing you're gonna want is a shock or a fire or whatnot. In order to remove the starter, you're gonna need a 10mm with an extension. All right, so this is the top starter bolt right here. All right, so next you're going to go ahead and locate the starter from on the underside of the vehicle, and you're going to have your last two bolts on the very bottom, 1 and 2, and there's going to be 3 bolts total. The one on the top from the inside the engine compartment and 2 from the ground. So you're going to want to go ahead and remove that. But before you do that, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect the positive terminal to the starter, and there's going to be another bolt on the other side with this wire connected to it as well. So go ahead and take those off first, and then go ahead and remove these 2 bolts from underneath the starter. Okay, so we've removed the starter, pretty simple. And then we're going to locate the crankshaft position sensor, which is right here. That's going to be a 10mm bolt. Good. Yep. There you go. Okay, so disconnect the wiring harness from the sensor itself. Pull this thing out, and once you pull this thing out here, you're going to have a rubber O-ring that goes around it that you're going to be working against. So, once you pull it down like that, make sure you kind of rock it, and it should pop straight out. Okay, just like that. Don't try to pry it out, because you don't want the plastic to break and then fall inside your engine. Okay guys, so you're looking at the old part right here, and then here's the new part, and it's going to come with the retaining clip and the O-ring as well. That's already on it. Here's the part number right here, if you guys are right here, Charlie SS916. All right, so you guys can see that. You can pick this part up at O'Reilly's, pretty much any auto parts store, but O'Reilly's we picked this up at $62. We're using the Rotella. You can pretty much use any engine oil, but I'm just using the same engine oil that I use on my diesel here. Just poured it into a little cap here, just with your finger. Go ahead and just apply it to this O-ring here, just like that. Go ahead and just lubricate that up before you install it. All right, go ahead and get that new part back on. All right, now that you got your wiring harness connected to the crankshaft position sensor and the O-ring is flush, and go ahead and turn this thing back up 90 degrees, line it up with that bolt hole, install that 10mm bolt, and put your starter back on. And one thing I did not document right here, so you can see how I did this. The starter, I went ahead and rested it on the front differential for now. Be careful, that thing can slide down and hit you, so just go ahead and zip tie it back. That way you have some access, and it's safe, of course. And so once you install the crankshaft position sensor, go ahead and install your starter back in there, the 3 bolts, button everything back up, and you should be good to go. All right, everything's back in the truck, and we're gonna go ahead and start this thing up for the first time after the install. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave a comment below. I'll make sure I get back with you. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.